and Andrew, continuing our tour of best places to visit in Chicago. And we are in Ravenswood, which is really kind of interesting because it's not one of the 77 neighborhoods of Chicago, is it?
No, not officially one of the 77. It's kind of part of Edgewater, I guess I would call it, but just a little bit west of Andersonville. And it's got some subsets like Budlawn Woods is kind of part of Ravenswood, but it's community unto itself, and it's really unlike any other. It's got a lot of transportation that we'll talk about, a lot of different sort of shopping districts that we'll talk about. So stay with us.
Yep. We both have a development background, so it was so interesting reading about how Ravenswood started, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I'm actually going to just read a little bit about it so that we don't miss anything. But it was, development or sort of speculators in, the I think it was around the 1860s, 1870s. This was, kind of thought as a suburb. And so, they built a lot of nice houses, but they didn't really think about the infrastructure at all.
They didn't. Yeah.
So there wasn't, public sewers, and they asked to tap into sort of Jefferson Park area, but they wouldn't allow it. And there really wasn't, public works in the area until Chicago annexed Jefferson Park, and then they, annexed Ravenswood, and then they became on that system. But, it was very successful. Because it was kind of a destination spot, and then they also built the Metro line and the train lines, the CTA Brown line around, which brought a lot of people out here and brought the city even closer to what was, at the end of the day, almost a suburb, so to speak. So, do you have anything to add?
No, I was going to say I don't think you have to read anything.
I remembered it. Let me just kind of tour through here, but. Ravenswood Land Company was the name of the company. There's some well-known names, I think, if I can just find them. But, people that, like Kedzie, the name of a street in Chicago. Leland, I think, was another name of a developer. And so these people, were memorialized in Chicago by having streets named after them. So
yes, it's really cool to think about, yeah. Lynn and Andrew continuing our tour of Ravenswood, a really big project, kind of a cornerstone project here. It was about 10 years ago when they built up a new Mariano's and all the shops right around it.
Yeah, it was kind of in conjunction with redoing the Metro stop, the Metro tracks and the overpass. They did half of it. Now they're finally completing the other half of it this many years later. But the Mariano's was a big key to this community. I mean, there wasn't really any grocery stores over here before. And it's a beautiful Mariano's.
It really is.
My wife lived right around the corner from it for many years, and she loved going there. And we actually, would go there, shop there, and they have a little bar there and a piano, so it's really nice. It kind of was one of those first sort of style of community grocery stores that Whole Foods has done a couple times. But it really is a nice community to be able to get downtown. I think that's one of the keys, is you can get on the Metro stop and you're downtown at Union Station, or maybe it's Ogilvy, in 15 minutes, maybe even 10 if you're on the Express. So very convenient.
Check it out. Lynn and Andrew continuing our tour of Ravenswood, and we are in a really cute little shopping district here.
Yeah, there's it's Wilson. It's not one of the busier streets, but there's a stretch between, I would say, Ashland all the way down to Damon that has a lot of restaurants and some music schools, and we're standing right across from the Dandelion Therapeutic Arts Center and O'Shaughnessy's, and Cafe Napoli is nearby. So just a lot of nice restaurants and things to do, and a quieter street where you're not going to get too much traffic, so you can sit outside and enjoy each other on a nice day like today.
Yeah, really good vibe. Come on by.
Yeah.
Lynn and Andrew continuing our tour of Ravenswood that is known for
distilleries and breweries. And one of the interesting things about Ravenswood that I just love is on either side of the Metro line there's all of these warehouses, and they have been changed into sort of more functional spaces for the public. One that we're standing in front of is called Koval Distillery. They make whiskeys. You can find them around the world at this point. It's one of two distinct distilleries in the Chicagoland area, the other one being Few in Evanston. It's a fun place. I mean, if you're into whiskey and into cocktails, it's a great place. If you're not, it's just because of the architecture of the area, it's just nice to come and check it out. Check out these restaurants and other such things that are in these old warehouses. So.
Yeah, very interesting.